What is up, everybody? And as you can see, I've gotten all dressed up. Now I'm all ready to go ahead and celebrate the new year by telling you guys what are my top 10 favorite films of the decade. Now, like I stated before in part 1 of the video, this list is subjective and this is my own personal opinion, and I would love for you guys to tell me what are your favorite movies of the decade. I would appreciate if you went ahead and left me a comment section after the video. But without further ado, let's get into it. So, at number 10, and this is gonna be interesting, and even if you guys forgot that this film came out in 2010, it is of course Kick-Ass. Now, if you know me like personally, at a personal level, you would know Kick-Ass is one of my favorite movies of all time. Absolutely love this film. This film was enjoyable from beginning to start. I love the characters, I love the story, I love everything about Kick-Ass. The comic book was amazing. The film was just a tad bit better. Kick-Ass 2 may not have had the same impact with me as the first one, but I still really loved it. And I'm hoping for Kick-Ass 3 to come out eventually in 2020 or 2021. So, now going further on the list, this is another one that you probably forgot was in the 2000s also, and that was, of course, the last Harry Potter movie, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. There's just so much nostalgia. I loved the Harry Potter series as a kid, growing up with these movies. This film is very important to me, and it is for a lot of people, because Harry Potter is one of my favorite franchises. And I was satisfied with the way it ended, unlike the recent Star Wars films. But anyways, besides that, going into number 8, I have Spider-Man Homecoming. I have been a huge Spider-Man fan ever since I was a little kid. This film was amazing. I can't even deny that this is probably the best Spider-Man film, this and Into the Spider-Verse. Alright, and number 7, probably the best horror movie in the decade, in my opinion. Hereditary. What is there to say? This is how you make a horror film. Hereditary, easily best horror film in the decade. Number 6 is the Hunger Game movies. So much nostalgia here. This and Harry Potter. I absolutely loved watching these movies as a kid. This is probably my 3rd favorite franchise ever. The Hunger Games, I sticked with it all 4 years when I was in high school, and it was just an amazing experience, and I love watching these movies over and over again. At number 5 is Deadpool, one of my favorite one of my favorite superhero films of all time. Absolutely fantastic, absolutely hilarious. Gotta love Deadpool. At number 4, Zootopia. Amazing Zootopia. Come on now. One of the best animated Disney films I have seen this decade. Number 3, Guardians of the Galaxy. Absolutely enjoyable. Can't say anything enough how much I love this franchise. Number 2 is Endgame, my favorite Marvel movie. This was the decade for Marvel, and this movie is fantastic. And my last and final movie, my favorite movie of the decade, Toy Story 3. The most emotional movie I've ever watched in my life. And I will not forget it. Even if it came out at the beginning of the 2000s, this film still sticks to me to this day. And it brings a warm side into my heart. Thank you for watching this video. This has been my favorite films of the decade. And thank you very much. I hope you really enjoyed these videos. Give me a comment. Tell me what are your favorite films of the decade. Tell me if you like this video. Hit that smash button. And if this is your first time watching my channel,